Oh my god, he's got a bow tie!
Hey! Welcome to the first ever Multibash game show hosted by me, Bowtie! That doesn't really fit me, yay! Our contestants of the day. On the red side we have Tom and Mikey!
Let's go!
Moving over to the blue team. We have Dan and Kevin. Blue team, do you have a team name in the order? No? Okay, good.
No, we don't. Team winning.
The rules are as follows. I have asked you all questions related to your journey in games alone and together. Teams Tom and Mikey versus Team Kevin Dan. Answer the same as your teammate and gain points. So basically answer what you think your teammate has been answering. It's not what you think is correct, it's what you think your teammate has been actually answering. There's 1 point for each correct answer. Each person has 2 power-ups. Power-up actually works like if Dan answers a questions about Kevin and Kevin goes, oh wait, that's better than the one I actually answered, he can say I use actually and answer and agrees with Dan and gets the point.
Okay.
And you have double dash, which means you can give 2 answers instead of just 1 if you're unsure. You can only use these power-ups once per game. Have fun.
Is that a rule?
And
Have fun is a rule.
the one with the bow tie has the final say.
I think bow tie is 2 separate words.
I think you need to... actually, bow tie is 1 word because I had the final say and I'm the boss.
Okay.
Let me just mark a minus point for Kevin.
It's kind of 2 separate words, buddy.
It's not in Norwegian. First of all, Tom and Kevin, which means that Mikey and Dan are answering the questions.
Oh, baby.
Mikey, from prison or wherever you're being held, what is... and also
That's about right.
Yeah. What is Tom's favorite FPS?
Tom plays a lot of FPSs.
Same question for you, Dan.
If I say Borderlands...
Oh, it's the same for me.
Yeah. Same question for you. What's Kevin's favorite FPS?
If I say Borderlands, do I have to give the actual game? Like,
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
obviously.
We were talking about this just a couple of days ago.
Oh, interesting.
They were cheating.
Of course they,
Yeah.
They didn't know.
of course they were.
Borderlands 3.
Borderlands 3. All right, and Dan's answer.
The one he natters on about the most is the original Modern Warfare 2.
Let's reveal Tom's answer. I can't reveal it on this thing because I haven't. But Tom's answer, Mikey answered Borderlands 3, and I can reveal that it's not correct.
Oh,
Would you want to reveal your actual real answer, Tom?
Half-Life 2.
Half-Life
2. What a great pick.
2. Great game. Great game.
okay.
Talking about it the other day, were you, Mikey? Give over.
And
Borderlands the other day.
and Dan, you answered the original Modern Warfare 2 for Kevin. Kevin?
Yeah.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 2009.
It's correct! It's a point!
Let's go!
Alright, let's move on. What's your favorite game? This type of should be in genre, my bad. Horror game.
Wouldn't be Multibash if it was done properly.
I have a bow tie.
Wait, Kev hates horror games. He doesn't have a favorite horror
Horror
game.
games as well.
We'll see. We'll see.
But I'm assuming he has answered something, or you wouldn't be asking me. I'm going to go with the only horror game Kev introduced me to, which is it was Resident Evil 4 on the Wii.
Alright. And for you, Mikey, do you have an answer?
I kind of don't. I'm just going to say Half-Life 2 again.
Alright.
I love that. I'm just going to submit this answer that's not a horror game.
I mean,
I don't
it's
know.
as much as horror game as Kevin's real answer, which was sadly not whatever the hell you said.
Resident Evil 4.
Resident Evil 4.
Oh.
Oh, are you going to use it already?
No, I was very tempted to put that down. But if we're splitting hairs, my favourite horror game is Left 4 Dead 2.
Left 4 Dead 2.
If
He's
we're splitting
contemplating.
hairs, I get it, Dan. I totally get it. But
That
that's
does
what
not count as a horror game.
it was.
100%.
This is going to happen a lot. This is going to happen a lot. It's fine.
Going on to Mikey's answer, it was not correct.
Yeah, I didn't
Tom's
expect-
favorite horror game is Limbo, which is a Great.
Oh, nice. Great game.
Yeah.
Great game.
Yeah,
Good answer.
fantastic game.
Which means no points for either contestants for this round. Let's move on to the next one. Oh, favorite game in genre racing. Racing game.
I'm gonna go. There's a couple of options here. Oh, there's a few options I could go with. I'm gonna submit F-Zero X on the N64.
All right. And
But he could have said, like, I know he liked Burnout Paradise back in the day. Mario Kart Double Dash could also count here. There's a few options, but I'm gonna go F-Zero X.
I was also thinking F-Zero for Tom.
all right.
I know he really likes the music.
Very well. And I can reveal for Tom, it's Mario Kart 8. Sorry, no points for you, Mikey, on that one. And for Kevin, Mario Kart Double Dash. Both choosing Mario Kart. Dan also talked
Mario
about
Kart
it.
didn't even enter my head.
Mikey, how many charity Mario Kart 8 tournaments have I hosted?
Oh,
Yeah, Dan, that
This
was
is where
that
friendship
was also
breaks.
one where I
Yeah.
wrote F-Zero X first, and I was like, wait, Double Dash.
Adventure.
Adventure is such a broad topic.
It is.
It's too broad. Can I just point out, whilst Mikey thinks, I've got another problem with this slide. Tom and Kevin's favourite game genre implies that it's their shared favourite game genre. You need Tom's and Kevin's. Like, both need to have the possessives.
Moving on.
Dan, we only have 1 point to give.
Correction, you have -1 point at this point.
No, Dan got one right. Wait, no, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay. Dan.
It's more of an RPG than it is an adventure, but I can't think of adventure genre as a whole, so I'm going to say FF14.
All right.
I'm never going to get this, so I'm just going to put in Sonic Adventure 2. That's an adventure game, right? It's got adventure in the name.
Has adventure in the name. All right, and we're going on to Tom. Reveal your real answer for adventure game. Sorry, Mikey. You didn't get
My real answer for my favorite adventure game was one we played just last night.
Was it? I was thinking of that.
Valheim.
Monster Hunter World.
Oh, Monster Hunter, hell yeah.
Kevin, your answer.
I mean, I know mine's wrong.
Was The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess.
Classic adventure games, the Zelda games.
Yeah, Zelda didn't even cross my
Dude,
mind.
Probably should have.
We did have a chat,
Yeah.
like, recently, actually, where I was like, if I, like, for the best story and adventure, it's Twilight Princess.
Yeah, no, I agreed with you.
Yeah,
I said the
yeah,
same.
Very well. Once again, no points, sadly, but we're only halfway done with this topic because we're moving on to Dan and Mikey's answers. Mikey and Dan's favorite game in genre. This is for Tom and Kevin to answer. First off, we have fighting games. Fighting games.
Anything, Dan. No,
Very popular.
We have no more
genre.
points to lose, okay? I'm just gonna throw it out there, Super Smash Brothers Ultimate.
All right.
Locking it in. Final
Tom.
answer.
Ditto. Super Smash Brothers Ultimate.
All right. That was fast. These guys know how to answer questions. Take note of the team. And
We're not a team.
oh,
Other half of teams.
guess what? One of you were correct.
What?
Point goes to Tom.
What?
No.
Did you say Kakarot?
No, it's not a fighting game. Really.
Dan, do you want to reveal your answer?
Yeah, it's the game I bought twice for the PS2. Have had emulated on my PC ever since I had one.
Oh,
Budokai 3.
No, Budokai Tenkaichi 3.
Sure.
oh,
I like his train of thought. You
I
got
get
it.
it.
Turn.
yeah,
I totally get that.
very well earned point there to Tom and Mikey. Moving on. Favorite platformer.
Oh no.
Platformer.
Platform was kind of an older type of genre, and Mikey's quite young, and he does have a Switch, so I'm gonna say Super Mario Odyssey because that's the most relevant one I could think of.
All right, Kevin.
Right. I've never really spoken to Dan much about Mario games, so I don't think it's any of the Mario titles. I don't think he was ever a Banjo kid.
I love Banjo.
I know Tom loves Banjo. I'm gonna go into Sonic games because I think Dan's more of a Sonic boy. So I'm gonna say Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Or
Sonic
just
Adventure 2
Sonic
Battle.
Adventure 2. Because
Sonic
I
Adventure
think you
2.
had it on Dreamcast first.
All right. We begin with Mikey and Tom. Mikey, do you want to reveal your real answer?
I am going to actually.
Oh! Power up used by Mikey!
I originally had Hollow Knight. Tom mentioned My Odyssey, and that's the only game that I've permanently had on my Switch and have actively speedrun.
Very
Oh.
well, excellent use of your power up. Actually, you don't have that one anymore. Nice. All right. Point to Mikey and Tom. Dan, do you want to reveal your favorite platformer?
Well, interestingly, the first thing I wrote down for this was Banjo-Kazooie. But then I was like, I don't know if Kev would know how much I played that. Even though we've had a conversation about how hot Gruntilda gets after the spell. I thought he might not remember that.
Which is Bones.
So I thought I really struggled to think of a platforming game. I don't know why.
Keep walking your way around it. You have to answer eventually.
So I thought, right, the Doom games count as platform games, and I've really been enjoying Doom, the original Doom lately. Oh, does it not count as a platform game? You're looking at me like it doesn't count as a platform game.
It's a first-person shooter, bro.
Oh, I even googled it and it called it a platform. It said
Doom-
first-person shooter platform.
The real answer is Doom 2016.
Yeah, I
No
picked
point
Doom
for
2016.
Kevin and Dan on that one. Next category.
Kev's not happy.
Google it, Kev. Google it. I swear. I swear.
RPG. Everybody loves a good RPG. Nobody dislikes RPG. What's Mikey's and not also Dan's, but Dan has a separate one.
Pokemon Gold and Silver, locking it in.
What was that? That was
Pokemon
fast.
Gold and Silver, locking it in. And Crystal.
Locking it in. Oh my, yeah.
Because
All right.
they're like a three-way.
Yeah, okay, yep, that's... don't
I
censor that, please.
know if this is strictly RPG, but it does remind me of Earthbound from what I've seen, but Undertale.
Undertale. Alright. The answer, let's start with Kevin and Dan. Dan, do you want to reveal your real favorite RPG?
Actually,
Oh! Are you using a power up? Are you using a power up?
I am using my power-up. The answer I originally submitted was Cyberpunk 2077.
Sure.
When we include things like the Pokemon games and things, it would be Pokemon Crystal.
Yeah.
I literally still remember the Christmas I got that, and like, man alive, we're gonna do a Soul Link at some point.
It's gonna be great.
And Kev was like, "Oh, maybe we just do like the one region." I'm like, "No, we're doing all of it." I absolutely love those games. So
Alright.
Yeah.
Excellent use of your power up, and it has now been used for the rest of the game. Then we move on to Mikey. Do you want to reveal what actually is your favorite RPG? Sorry, Tom, you didn't get it right.
Tom, we played it yesterday.
Monster Hunter Worlds!
Oh, they both answer the same thing. Excellent. Final genre: strategy games. Probably my favorite of the lot, if I were to pick a genre. But this is not about me. This is about you guys.
I need to check my answers. I've forgotten what I put here.
Right, what does Dan count as strategy games? He would actually count Pokemon as a strategy game, so I could double answer that.
I wouldn't. I would tell Pokemon to be changed to a strategy game. That's a strategy game.
What?
I wouldn't allow a Pokemon to be a legit answer on strategy. Strategy is...
It's turn-based strategy. That's literally its genre.
Have to...
Okay, yeah. I'm sorry.
I'm okay for Mikey. I'm gonna say Factorio.
Factorio.
What?
Okay,
Who's Torio?
Factorio.
Oh, I see.
The thing you played during Archipelago, the management base building thing.
No, I thought you were saying F Torio.
Man,
Right, so
I thought you meant Factorio.
I think Dan would think of a strategy game, not as a turn-based RPG, but he would think of it as a top-down kind of thing. I'm gonna go with the game that he went to internet cafes to play when he was a kid, Command & Conquer Red Alert 2.
Ooh. That's a good one. It's not right though.
Damn genre defining Command and Conquer.
Damn it!
I take it I need to reveal now that you've said that.
Yes, please reveal your real.
Kev, at those cyber cafes, there was one other game I played, which I've also made you play with me, which was Stronghold Crusader 2.
Yeah,
Excellent choice.
Both RTSs.
And also in strategy game.
Never heard of it.
The bow tie has spoken.
Pokemon. Anyway, Mikey, do you want to reveal your real answer for strategy game?
It was Factorio.
Yay! Points to Tom and Mikey. Factorio indeed counts. And that brings us to the end of this segment. Very well done, everybody. We have the lead, Team Red, Michy and Tom, with 3 points. 3 points. Congratulations. And in the second place, with 1 point,
I got none of yours.
team winning! Yay!
You can call it last place, Oystein. Don't soften the blood.
We're all winners here.
Still the silver medal, buddy.
We have a multi-bash bonus question for the losers! Yay! This one, this is a catch-up mechanic. This one is about your YouTube channel, so no one is ever to go onto the YouTube channel during this recording. The question is, which video has the most views aside from guitar covers on your YouTube channel? This is relevant as of today. You can answer this without any hints or without any alternatives for 2 points, or you can get the alternatives and get 1 point if you answer it right. I have 4 alternatives ready.
Okay, let's discuss first.
Yes,
Kev, I'm pretty sure I know what it is.
It's Who's Your Daddy, right? It's Kev vs. Oyster.
No, it's not.
Soul Link.
No. It's the most recent. I'm pretty sure it's the most recent drawing one that you and I did of the fusions.
I forgot about that one.
The thumbnail with the dragon knife combined with the Aerodactyl.
Did that actually get that many views?
That's on 2.2 thousand.
How do you... Are you looking at it right now?
No.
Damn,
Oh,
he's
sorry.
good with numbers.
Oystein, I look at the YouTube Studio app daily.
He does, to be fair. I don't play past him most of the time.
All right.
Okay, I'm happy. I'm happy.
Yeah,
Right.
I think we should submit that for the 2 points.
And you are correct. It is random fused
Hey.
Pokemon.
Let's go, Dan.
With about 100 more views than Who's Your Daddy in second place. Very well earned 2 points for you guys. That means it's currently even. 3 points to each.
Wow.
Yes, the catch-up mechanics.
Yeah, you're just in blue shelled.
Dude, this is the Mario extra stars.
Yeah.
Then we're moving on to favorite. It can be random stuff. I call it favorite extras. It can be favorite ... whatever comes up here.
Favorite Pokemon? Charizard.
Not there. Charizard. Oh, that was a quick answer. Okay, go on. Tom, do you think you have an answer for this as fast?
I really don't. Me and Maggie don't really talk Pokemon much.
Charizard. It has to be Charizard.
Only going by what snippets I can remember from our recording, I'm gonna probably say Torterra.
Then we are going to begin with revealing Michy and Tom.
Oh, damn.
Correct answer! Well done!
My favourite, if I have to choose between the 1,000 of them that there are, Oystein, is number 123 in the Pokedex.
Cypher.
Oh,
Cypher.
Cypher, dude.
impressive.
So
knowing
why did you got
that. Yeah. Very well. Good. Another point for Tom and Mikey, who's currently in the lead. Anyway, console. What's their favorite console?
Oh no.
It's a lot to choose from. Only one is correct.
I feel
Can
like
you guess it?
if we
That's a good tagline.
I feel like if we say console, Dan wouldn't think PC is a console.
I don't think PC is a console. I'm just gonna go ahead and say Switch.
I'm
Alright.
gonna say PlayStation 2. And I'm gonna double dash it into GameCube.
Ooh, double dash. Mikey, do you want to reveal your real answer?
My favorite console, because I only have good memories of it, is the PS2.
Yeah, Kevin would
Amazing.
have gotten that right if he had guessed Mikey, but he didn't. PlayStation 2. And Kevin, what was the first thing you said when I asked this question?
PS2.
No,
The
before
first thing you said,
that.
Dad wouldn't think.
Dan put down a PC as his favorite console.
Oh my god, Dad.
Yeah. I did check with Oystein first if it counted as a console, and he said yes.
And I've specified it's not a matter of what I think is the right answer, it's what your partner would choose. And he didn't. He specified not the one. And he used the power up. Alright, let's move on to favorite Smash character.
I'm not going to overthink this. I'm just going to say Samus.
Alright.
I'm also not going to think this, and I'm just going to say Rob.
Dan has already revealed that Kevin got it wrong. The poker face of this man is incredible. Dan, why don't you reveal your real answer?
Dude, it's on his arm. I don't know what else.
Of course it is! It's Falcon!
I just don't know. God.
Yeah, the real answer to that one was Captain Falcon. Captain Falcon. Yep. Mikey's favorite is not Rob, sadly.
He stomped off. He's
He's
dead.
No, he's gone.
Yeah, it's not. It is Mewtwo.
Ah, of course it is. Mikey tends to flip-flop a lot with his favorites, so it's hard to keep track. It could be Mewtwo, Rob, Palutena, and Mario, but I had to pick something.
If Mikey still had it,
Mario would have been my second choice.
Moving on. Favorite Star Wars game. This one is a shoehorning. I'm not gonna lie.
No, because I was instantly going to say Battlefront 2, the original Battlefront 2, but then he has 100%ed Fallen Order, and he did say that Jedi Survivor wasn't as good as Fallen Order. So, I don't know. Move on. Move to Tom.
All right, Tom. What do you think is Mikey's favorite Star Wars game?
Okay, Mikey likes building Star Wars out of Legos, so I'm going to say Lego Star Wars.
All right.
Which Lego Star Wars? There's like 4 different titles.
Oh, like the one that's like the 6-in-1 Skywalker Saga or something. I don't know.
All right.
Because they had like 1, 2, 3, then 4, 5, 6, but probably the one that combines the 6-in-1 or whatever it is.
I think.
Skywalker Saga.
yeah, that makes sense, Tom. Because if Mikey's already bought 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, he would then buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 all in one package. I like that.
Whoa!
Didn't you just say that you had 2 versions of the same game on PS2? You had to buy it twice because you liked it so much.
Oh no, someone stole the first one, so I bought it again.
All right, that's
I
fair.
mean, it's already a guess, and then I've got to guess the guess.
I'm gonna have to say Fallen Order.
All right, Kevin, you're correct. Point.
Let's go! Let's go!
Fallen Order is right. Very well done.
Actually,
And-
100%ed it twice.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. I'm happy that I got that.
Yeah, good job. And Tom is also correct. It's points for both of you. Nice.
Yeah.
Tom?
Yeah.
Mikey wrote Skywalker Saga. Are you serious?
No, I read the complete saga because it's
Complete
the one
saga.
set.
Yeah.
Skywalker
I don't know what it's
Saga
called,
is
but the one that
nine.
combines it, yeah.
That's absolutely.
They're different games.
What? He said the one
that's
that.
1 to 6.
Yeah.
I just remember the name of it. He got the number of episodes right, and he also said it was a PS2 one as well, which it was.
I'm googling.
I mean, the bow tie, you know.
I mean,
has the
you can
final
Google
say.
as much as you want. This is definitely a point.
I mean, for my inferred guess, and also guessing the specific one of the guess, it's a pretty good guess.
Yeah, I agree. It is definitely a point for both teams. We're moving on to. Oh, Kevin, that's a.
The bow tie has spoken, Kevin.
Moving on to Tom and Kevin's favorite controller. Favorite
Right,
controller.
I could probably be a little bit tenuous with this because Tom just got a good faith answer, so we're probably going to get that same treatment, right?
Yeah, you've
Bow tie?
already had mechanics. They've cancelled each other out now.
Oh, yeah.
No, because you can get those. What are you talking about? Kev's favourite controller is the GameCube controller.
I mean, if we're losing, sure.
But will you ever? Mikey, do you think you know what Tom's favorite controller is?
The GameCube controller. It's got to be.
All right, and I can reveal that you're not correct. Tom, do you want to reveal your favorite game controller?
I'm actually this one.
Ooh! Is it a
Because-
power-up use?
It's a power-up use. I did
Alright.
put Xbox 360 because it did serve me a long time on the PC side of things. But when it comes to a controller design, the GameCube controller is definitely my favorite of the proprietary controllers, just because the big A, the small B, it just kind of makes sense in your head. And I played a lot of GameCube games.
There you go.
Well,
Power
yeah.
up used by Tom and point given. Good job. Good job.
I said
And Kev said.
keyboard and mouse.
Ooh.
What? This is
Nah,
the
it's
same-
GameCube. You know it's GameCube. Get it.
That was fun to throw. Throw hands.
What?
In what world Kevin ever? No, that's definitely point for both teams. Good job, guys. Good
Get
job.
out of
Nice.
here.
We're moving on to the next one. Favorite original soundtrack, OST.
Oh,
It's a difficult
God.
one. It's a difficult one.
This one,
It was so
So
hard to
hard.
pick, wasn't it, mate?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go in with F-Zero X again, because that wasn't the answer last time. It's got to be in there somewhere. You love that music.
I would not expect anyone to get this anyway. From me.
I don't know. I'm gonna say Sonic Adventure 2 Battles.
He does like Ocarina of Time soundtrack though.
Oh, do you want to change your answer?
No. The other day we were looking at what game song covers he could do,
Oh, yeah.
and he was going through all like the F-Zero X things to see which ones he could play.
Ah, interesting. Well,
Go with that.
The answer is
You're
none
wrong.
of them because they're
Yeah.
too bloody hard. So, you know,
sadly, there's not a point. Do you want to reveal your long-ass answer, Kevin, for your favorite OST?
so I kind of copped out.
Oh, no! Is it good if it's being a dick?
That's a great answer. That's a great answer. It's not.
It's kind of a cop out, right? I said Smash Bros. Ultimate because it has everyone's soundtrack in it, right? But I said if this is too much of a cop out, then Twilight Princess. But we wouldn't have taken that answer, right, Oystein?
Alright.
I just wanted to put that out there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's
I have
fine.
a question, Kevin. If Dan actually answered BAD soundtrack, would you have actually powered up that, or would you have stuck in with your original answer?
I would have stuck. As much as I do love the bad soundtrack, it's not like one of my favorites. Although I do tend to listen to it like every day. I guess it is one of my favorites.
Alrighty. Let's move on. Mikey, what did you say for Tom?
Sonic Adventure 2.
Right.
Great answer.
Wrong.
Fantastic answer.
Oh, what?
You want to
It's
reveal
it's still a very good answer, and it is
Yep.
among one of them. But I put Breath of the Wild
He did put Breath of the Wild.
What the world?
There's no points to
because of all the unique piano soundtrack. But again, it could have been anything.
It's very
I-
minimalist.
We're moving on to favorite Zelda game.
Twilight Princess.
Oh god, I don't actually know.
Literally said it like 5 minutes ago. I don't feel like I deserve that point.
Moving on.
I am gonna double dash.
Ooh, nice.
That's Mario Kart.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Go on.
For Majora's Mask or Wind Waker.
All right.
Wind Waker's a great game.
Fantastic.
I have some bad news for you, Mikey, because the answer is Tom.
I should have said Breath of the Wild.
I actually put OT.
OOT.
Ah.
Ocarina of Time.
I know it's not regarded as the best one, but it's the dearest one
Yep.
in my heart, especially how much we played it recently. And I think I actually know Kevin's as well.
I think you do know mine, Tom.
Yeah, because Dan, it's not the right answer.
Oh, get out of here!
Can I say what I think
Of course.
Kev's is?
Yeah, of course. Go for it.
Did we get a point?
No.
I think it's a Link Between Worlds.
Kevin?
Am I right?
Yeah, it's
I'm
Link
right.
Between Worlds.
It's Link Between Worlds. Well done. Well, there you go.
Minish
I feel like such
being
an
my
idiot for interpreting my favourite Zelda game is. Ah, God damn it!
I
Okay.
specifically said earlier, best story and adventure. When it comes to dungeon designs and everything, Between Worlds takes it, man.
It really does.
Oh, he's not happy. He's not happy. But
I would go on record to say my favorite 3D Zelda game is Twilight Princess.
Favorite video game character?
Yeah.
My mind has gone to like Derek.
Derek.
From BAD.
BAD. Yeah.
I know nothing of that game.
Kev's a big fan of him. Then I think, wait. It's Kev. It's going to be a female character, like Rihanna. But I don't think he's gone with a BAD character. But I do think it's a female character. Kev likes his ladies.
What do you think of that, Mikey? Have you gotten an answer?
I am gonna go Link, just because
Link.
I genuinely can't think of anything else.
Dan, I'm gonna have to.
He likes so many babes.
Have you modded your handler in Worlds?
Like so many babes.
He really does. Chic.
All right. The disappointment on Kevin's face is.
You should have
palpable.
gone with your gut, Dan, because I picked Riona.
He picked Riona.
You did not.
He did.
You did not.
He picked Riona from BAD. That was almost there. Oh, he was there actually. He was at the finish line. He decided to turn around and go somewhere completely different.
Oh man.
Well done, well
Oh,
done.
I'm crying,
It was close,
dude.
but not
I'm
quite.
actually crying.
Mikey and Tom, you get a point! Tom's favorite character is Link.
Hell
Hey,
yeah.
we get a catch up, so
You can tie if you get this question correctly. Multibash bonus question. How many videos have been published in total?
I mean, I thought it was 112. My gut was going to go 112.
112. No, it was 112 the other day. And then I think a
Oh
short
wait, one came out today.
A short came out as well. Yeah, I'm happy to ride and die with 114.
Ride and die, boy.
I respect it.
Is that your answer? 114?
Yes.
That's what
All
ride
right.
and die means.
I'm going to reveal the answers. Alternatives first. 105, 109, 111, and 114.
Yeah, it's 114.
Which is one of your answers. And the right answer, you nailed it. 2 points. It's even.
Hey!
Aye.
The score is 7-7. Just for clarification, the questions will be the same for both sides.
Okay.
So you might recognize the questions. First one is most disappointing game.
Back for blood.
Quick answer from Dan.
God, I genuinely have no clue. What game was Tom? Oh, I'm trying to Rise.
We're trying to work out if Tom's ever been disappointed.
He has, but sadly not for Rise. Tom put Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles.
Oh God, no.
Mikey was never getting that.
No.
Mikey, did you even know it was a game?
No.
I wasn't thinking about what Mikey would get. It's what
No.
was most disappointing.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Gotta respect that. And Kevin's answer. Grinham, what did you guess? Real fast.
Back for blood. Which gets us a point, right?
Which gets you a point. Most disappointing game, Back for Blood. Well done.
Point, right?
Moving on to worst game mechanic.
I don't know how to phrase it in a mechanic way, but like the whole way Dark Souls is played, rolling around trying not to get hit in a pattern,
I know.
and then having an instant death. But I don't know. I think that's a lot of mechanics.
You think the whole game is a mechanic?
No, I'm saying.
My worst
Like,
mechanic is Mario.
I'm just trying to think about the things that I know that Kev hates and rages at, and one of them is team games when his teammates don't do what he wants them to. I don't know if that's a mechanic though.
That's a Kev problem.
He doesn't like co-ops.
Yeah.
Alright, Mikey, do you have an answer for Tom's worst game mechanic?
I do not know.
Okay, can I? I don't know if it's right. I'll submit battle passes. Flip it.
Alright. Yep.
I don't know. I'm just gonna go with the generic hunger.
Alright. You were both sadly wrong.
So I was actually thinking about using my actually,
Oh,
but
you're the one with the one left.
I'm not going to use it because I kind of agree with battle passes for free-to-play games because it's the only way that game studios can make income off of that game, as long as the battle passes are done right and it's only cosmetics.
Alright. Do you want to reveal your real answer?
My real answer was QuickTime events.
QuickTime events, a classic staple hated mechanic from gamers all over the world. Remember, don't discuss these because you will get the opposite side soon. So, Tom, do you want to reveal your?
I really couldn't think of anything, but I put backtracking.
Backtracking. I agree. Most disappointing story. Did you want to say something important now, or?
No, I was introducing the category because you didn't, but you...
I did.
I think that's
Trying the bow tie here, Dan.
Sorry, Bowtie.
How many points are you going to lose us then?
All right. Well, it is actually your turn to talk. What do you think is
Yeah,
the
most disappointing story.
Yeah.
I know it's going to be a game that Tom played on the NES 20 years ago.
Calling you out, Tom. Jeez.
No.
I don't think I could possibly guess this, but I'm going to lock in an answer just because it was trash, the narrative. And for Kev, that was Pokemon Violet.
All right, Pokemon Violet. And Mikey? Oh, he's cooking.
I can't remember the name of the game. Why can't I remember the name of the game?
Kev's first.
I'm going to go with Tears of the Kingdom.
Tears of the Kingdom. I can reveal there are no points for this round, sadly.
Actually,
Ooh.
I was very let down by Scarlet and Violet's story.
Yeah.
But I think it was more the optimization that let me down the most.
Do you want to? Do you want to use it?
Oh, no.
Well, what's his actual answer?
Dying Light 2.
Yeah. Dying Light 2.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. It's a good one. If you want to see our highlights for playing Dying Light 2, check out Multibash on YouTube.
They're on it right now.
Oh yeah.
If you're 18 and over, click the compilations playlist.
Click somewhere down here.
Please watch the answer.
Oh boy, did we have fun making fun of that game. Alright, and Tom, your most disappointing story was?
Well, there are actual worse ones than this that I put down one by accident. I did say Pokemon X and Y, but I think Sword and Shield is worse.
Then we move on to the last one for Tom and Kevin. Most disliked genre.
I can't imagine Kev dislikes anything too much. He's pretty open-minded. I think he would least want to sit down and play a horror game, but I know he's open to doing it. He played through Alien Isolation.
Great game.
He's willing to do the Outlast Trials. I've never said something to him and he's gone, oh, I hate that type of game. But maybe I just always suggest good games. So I'll just put horror.
Horror, alright.
I'm also going to put horror, because I know Tom really doesn't like horror.
Well, I can begin with Tom's answer. It's not horror, it is Sandbox.
I'm thinking like Rust and all that kind of.
Yeah.
Very
It was a hard question. I was thinking more specific games in the sandbox genre that I dislike. I might know Kevin's though.
Oh yeah?
I'm gonna go on them and say Souls-like.
He's right. He's right. I don't know. You literally said, I've never said a type game to Kevin, and he said, I don't like that. And I was thinking, what was the conversation we had?
He always goes on about how much he dislikes Souls-like.
Yeah, I was thinking things that I play with him, and I don't really also play.
Yeah. It's a very fair answer, and good one, Tom, for getting it. It doesn't net any of you any points. From Kevin and Tom, what is their Michy and Dan's most disappointing game? One you might have been hyped about.
Back 4 Blood as well. But I don't think he was as disappointed with that as I was. Is there a Dragon Ball game that he was disappointed with? That's the question. Because that's the one he would care about the most.
What about you, Tom? Do you think you have one there?
It's tough. It's very, very tough.
It is tough.
Maybe Overwatch 2, actually. Although there was disappointment there, I don't think it's as much as other games. I'm gonna say Back 4 Blood 2 as well.
Alright.
Yeah.
There isn't a sequel.
I was about to say. Are you going to say Back 4 Blood 2 or Back 4 Blood as well?
I did use 2 synonyms for as well. Yeah, okay, I'm going to go for Back 4 Blood.
Alright, Tom.
Going out on a limb here just because it's something he has mentioned, but I'm going to say as a sequel, well, let's say a sequel, as from a developer, I'm going to say Deltarune.
Alright. That is not the right answer. Do you want to reveal your correct answer there, Mikey, or do you want me to take it?
It's Rise.
It's Rise.
I was thinking of it, but then you said it, but you also said you were going to get it on the Switch while you were there, so I didn't think you were going to do that.
All right. And Back for Blood is right. Well done.
No way!
The same one. Yeah, you did.
Yep.
That's a point for you guys.
Oh.
Well done. Next question. Worst game mechanic. Worst game mechanic.
New Game Plus.
New Game Plus. All right. That's a quick one.
Just because we've experienced it a lot, like dying and losing progress. So like losing your items.
Souls games.
Well, and Valheim, because whenever we die, we drop everything, and we lose experience points. So yeah, dying and losing progress.
Literally Souls!
Mikey wrote down hardcore game modes.
Oh, I think that counts.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Dying and losing
I
progress.
would say that
Progress,
counts.
dying.
Because you think about...
Except for a hardcore
Minecraft
game
hardcore.
mode will delete your character on top of that, but yes.
Yeah.
it's good.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some like Minecraft hardcores where you just lose all of your items and you can carry on playing in the same world, so I count it as being fun. Yeah. Actually, Mr. Bowtie, it's up to you.
No, that is completely fair. Because... Well, it's not because. Do you want to reveal your answer then?
Yeah, Kev sometimes forgets how like-minded we are. QTs.
You both put down the same answer.
Wow.
Yeah, short, dude.
All right, we're moving on to the next one. Most disappointing story. We have some deep thinkers on this one.
I'm
It is a
just going to
difficult
say
question.
Jedi Survivor. I
Jedi
don't know
Survivor.
the story myself, but I can't think of another story that Dan has complained about.
I might double dash this, and only because these are two games that I know he's dropped.
All
It
right.
could be Half-Life Alyx and Tears of the Kingdom.
Do you want to use a double dash then?
We do, yeah.
There we go. Double dash used by Tom. Let's begin with Dan's answer here.
I'm definitely wrong.
You are.
Oh yeah, because Jedi Survivor had a great story.
Oh, okay.
The game was just poorly optimized. I have raged about this story several times, and I reckon Oystein would have got this if he was answering it about me. The Last of Us Part 2.
The Last of Us Part 2.
I was
We have
going to
discussed
say
this.
that. I thought you guys liked the story.
I do.
No, Oystein does.
heard a lot of
That's where I got
We
confused.
quite famously argue about this.
That's where I got confused. Sorry, as soon as Last of Us starts getting...
Yeah, I was about to say, as
I
soon as you hear those words, you're going. Bing! Tom using his double dash, sadly, it does not ring true for
Wow.
either of them. The answer is actually one Mikey has answered earlier. I think this is the first or second double up we've had. Hollow Knight.
Hollow Knight, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His favorite
It was-
platformer, I believe.
It's mainly because the story it's kind of cool all the way through, and then it just falls off right at the end. It might be not understanding the story.
Yeah.
So it's less of a game you had high hopes for story and
It's a
then
skill issue.
not being good, but where a game actually jumped the shark.
No, it's a
Oh,
skill
yeah,
issue
yeah,
with his
that's
interpretation.
Most disliked genre. We're having troubles with this from before, but can our contestants get this one right? Kevin and Tom, what do you think?
I might say MMORPGs, because I could never get Dan into one. Maybe because I was way too high a level by the time he did finally pick it up, so he didn't
Oh, that's what-
enjoy
that's-
grinding back up.
That's always fun.
Yeah. But at the same time, he's not a fan of MOBAs like Dota or League. But once again, he's recently started playing Pokemon Unite, and he says he's enjoying it.
He says he's enjoying it, but he hasn't joined any of our sessions in the past 3 weeks.
He played last night with us.
Did he? Oh, I wasn't around.
Mikey.
I'm gonna go MOBAs. I'm gonna lock in MOBAs.
Very well. Locked in.
I'm gonna put a turn-based RPG.
All right. We can begin with Tom and Mikey. Sadly, not the right answer, Mikey.
It's close, but it's RTSs.
RTSs.
I love it.
Completely different. Completely different.
I don't know. It's mainly because I've never played them, because I've never wanted to play
Sorry,
one.
turn-based strategy, real-time strategy.
Yeah, right, fair
Yeah.
enough.
On the other side, Kevin got it completely right. MOBAs.
No way! I got it!
Almost talk yourself out of it, but yes.
Yeah,
you,
hell yeah, let's
got
go.
it in the end.
Do you know what? I think Mob is mine. It's just like John and I really think about it.
I guess that means it's time to reveal the scores, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, please.
We have a new leader. For the first time, team winning is actually winning with 11 points. 11 points. Scoring 4 points in that section. Well done, well done. And in second place, we have Team Red, Michy and Tom, with 8 points. 3 points behind the current lead. Which brings us to the next Multibash bonus question!
Wow, with
Michy
3
and Tom.
points.
With the chance to catch up to either 1 or 2 points, the question is, which is the first video Multibash YouTube channel published? Or actually, which is the first video that's still up there that is published on the Multibash?
Well, what would you think, Mikey?
I have genuinely no clue. I'd never scroll down that far.
It saddens me how little you two know about our channel.
Well,
I'll be honest.
Something we know little about it is we don't obsess about it every waking second.
Damn. Stay thrown across teams.
Kinda wish that you would. Not gonna lie.
Do you want the alternatives?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Give them
I'm
the
gonna reveal
options.
the alternatives. A. Pocky and Rocky, Blast from the Past. B. Mario Kart tier list. C. Dragon Ball Z guitar cover. Do you say Z or C? C, I say C.
We say Z
Or-
because the anime is American.
D. Antics #1. Could be any one
This is a
of
good
these
batch of
answers.
answers, Oyster. You've done well.
Yeah,
Thank you.
very good selection.
I'm gonna go with A, I think.
I'm thinking A as well.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, let's go with A.
Yeah, go on.
Do you guys know on the other side of the aisle?
Yeah, it's A. Yeah,
It's
I'm ready to clap.
Nostalgia is coming up. We have Michy and Dan's nostalgic answers. Kevin and Tom will begin answering. Which was the first console these individuals owned? I'm thinking for this one, probably first one they had in their home, like, bought by the parents or something. Not
I
specifically for
I
them.
think it's the SNES, but I don't know if he got the SNES after he had a different console. But I'm going with the SNES.
And I will obviously not count PC in this one. That would be
PS2.
dumb. PS2, and you said what, Kevin?
Super Nintendo Entertainment System.
You're both right! Hey! Nice!
Hey, let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Next one. The first game the two of you, aka Michy and Tom and Dan and Grinham, played together. Not all four of you, 2 and 2.
Should say Dan and Grinham.
Oh, Dan and Grinham. Dan and Grinham, what did you play together?
Let's go with
What
Melee.
did Kevin and Dan play first together? Melee. Tom, do you know what you and Michy played together?
Yeah, factually, it was.
Factually.
At the arcade
Oh.
box.
What was the answer to that one?
Smash Ultimate at the arcade box.
Alright, Michy, do you want to reveal the real answer?
That is the real answer, right?
That is the real answer, yeah.
It is the real answer. Smash Ultimate is correct. That's points for Tom.
Not a single doubt in my mind.
And Kevin is also correct. Smash Melee is indeed the first game on YouTube. According to Dan, that is.
Well, according to both of us now.
According to both of you now, so it's
Must be
probably
right.
correct. 80% likely. Nice. Well done. You guys have made the nostalgic section of this show.
Yeah.
What was their first gamer tag?
Oh no. Oh no.
Very first gamer tag.
Danendorf 24?
Dan and
Danendorf.
Mikey likes that.
I like that one.
Do I get the point if I don't get the number right?
If there's a number, I feel like you probably should get it right.
Speaking of, I'm going to say Michy 1290.
So.
I'm gonna say
Alright.
Danendorf 24.
You're both incredibly close.
23?
Gwyneth, reveal your actual answer, please.
When's my birthday, man? Oh my god.
He doesn't know.
Oh no! Oh no!
Danendorf
falling
25. Oh man.
Yeah, that's what would have got you the point.
Alternatively, actually, for this one, you probably could have said Gwyneth.
Yeah.
And
I did submit to Oystein Grinham, but I put in brackets Danendorf 25 if we're counting YouTube.
Mikey, do you want to reveal?
Was, and I don't know why. It's you got the meteorites, but it's 1, 2, 4, 5.
2, 4, 5.
Wait, I think we should both get the point.
Since I'm a gracious host, I'm giving you both points. Good job, everybody. Good job. You're so close with the numbers. All right. We only had 3 questions this one, so we're moving on to the other side. Tom and Kevin's nostalgia. First game. Tom and Kevin rage quits.
There's so many! How can I possibly answer this?
This is tough.
This is tough. This is a difficult
I
one.
have you both for this.
Actually rage quit a game. I mean, he's probably
I
out.
don't. I'm
He's
not a
not
rager.
I love how Mikey's problem is that there's no options.
nice.
Dan's problem is there's too many options.
Yeah.
Complete opposite conundrums going on.
My earliest memory of Kev rage quitting a game. Kev was player 1, and myself, Kev, and this other dude were at Kev's house, and we kept winding up, going like, "Oh, what's player 1 doing? Go on, player 1!" And Kev threw the Wii remote across the room and stormed out. But
Wasn't wearing his wrist, man.
I can't remember what the goddamn game was.
I remember vividly.
I think it was like a Mario Strikers game, like one of the football ones.
I am gonna go. This is entirely based off the fact that I know Tom doesn't like playing this game, so I guess he must have tried it at one point and didn't like it. So I'm gonna go Smash Melee.
All right. Dan, what's your final answer?
The only one I can actually name is Overwatch.
Kevin.
My first
You
rage
want-
quit was in Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. What Dan was thinking about was Mario Super Strikers.
It was the football one.
Tom, what is your real answer?
Something that Mike was never going to get, but it's a truthful answer. Castlevania 64.
Oh,
What?
yeah. Was it the bomb?
What? Yeah. It was exactly the bomb. What a piece of game.
First game they ever played.
Kev owned every game. I don't know which one he owned first. You should see his N6. You should see his N64 collection, like genuinely.
I've only got half of the library then.
The first Mario, like the original Mario.
Super Mario.
Just because I assume Tom, growing up, you know, little Tom, probably maybe had an NES or something, and that was the first game he played or something. I don't know.
Was a very, very popular game. Dan.
I'm gonna go with the Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow.
All right.
That's 3 games.
Yeah, it is.
Triple
And
dash.
one of them is correct.
Is it blue?
Let's go!
Hey, yeah.
Hell yeah,
There we
Dan!
go. There we go.
Hey!
And Mikey, sadly not right. You're close though, Tom.
Wow. It was Super Mario 1.
Oh,
It's on Super Mario All-Stars, which is a collection.
Oh, so it's the SNES
oh. Well, yeah, that's fair. Last one.
In terms of calculatable hours, Kev's is Dota 2.
I'm gonna guess it's in the Kingdom Hearts series, just as a random guess, but that's obviously it. But,
one. Guess one of the games.
Kingdom Hearts 0.375.
That is the correct title, actually.
365 over half games.
Mikey, sadly, not the right answer. Tom has the most hours.
Over different years and different expansions with Warcraft. Definitely.
All the Warcrafts.
Sure.
Yeah,
Different characters, different expansions,
that
you know.
is one of those games people just put hours into, for sure. And
to.
on the other side, Dan, of course, gets it right. Dota 2.
That's not surprising.
Well done.
Yeah.
And then we have a score reveal. Team winning are in the lead.
I think.
16 points. Go on.
I was gonna say. I think the score reveal should have been done from a presenter with a bit more presence on camera.
Dan, we're in the lead. Don't make us lose points.
What are you trying to say?
I think we need to see more Oystein.
And in second place, Mikey and Tom team red with 13 points. 3 points difference. It's so close, everybody.
I missed that reveal earlier. That genuinely surprised me.
This is the reveal.
Yeah, he blacked out his camera.
Bonus question 4. Which series on the YouTube channel has the most videos? Remember, you can answer now.
Oh, that's a good question.
And
Damn.
don't search it up, the other two of you, because
Antics. I'm gonna go with Antics.
do you want to answer before you get the alternatives, or do you just want to?
We get more points that way. So
You get 2 points if you. Yeah. Okay.
I'll answer Antics.
There's what, 25 Antics or something?
You are definitely free to
27, I
discuss.
think. Now.
27. But last on the past, there's been 3 seasons of this.
Well, I mean, it depends. I mean, if the thingies have the well, I mean, all you're gonna give us are titles.
Yes.
You're gonna put the numbers next to them. We're gonna know. So I'll stick with Antics, or I don't know. It depends. If you're happy, Mikey. It's a 50-50 for me on Antics or Baths the Past.
Yeah, I go with Antics. I say Antics is fine.
Okay, stick with Antics then.
Yeah,
Stick with
double
Antics.
or nothing.
Double or nothing for the Antics. All right. Well, the answer is Blast from the Past. We're beginning with answers from Mikey and Dan. Worst habit in gaming. And remember, this is what they're answering about themselves.
I mean, Kev's is going to be drinking, right? Like, we're all thinking that. It's got to be.
Wow.
I just don't know if he counts it as a worst habit, you know?
I'm gonna say vaping.
Vaping.
Because I
All right.
think-
Both answers in the same kind of sphere here.
Vices.
Yeah.
Drinking
Vices.
alcohol.
For Kevin first.
I
think-
said
Yes,
taking
it's wrong.
things too seriously and becoming salty/toxic.
Yep. That is. I mean, it's probably one of I would guess.
See, me and Kev went in the same vein. We're saying a habit
Yeah.
that affects what we're doing, rather than
Yeah.
like a habit like smoking, drinking, chewing.
But-
Come on, let me tell you what leads Kev to getting really salty and toxic.
Actually, I think that alcohol doesn't help that, and it does accelerate it. So I'm using my actually here.
Actually has been used.
It exacerbates the situation.
All right.
So I think it calms me down, but you know.
You be wrong.
Yeah. We saw the
we
Gone
are-
for Friends video.
We did. You were
Multibash
definitely sober on that one.
We did.
And Tom's answer, not correct, Mikey. It is going quiet during stress. I felt like I had to say that one just to enhance the experience of the answer. Tom
to
going quiet.
reinforce it, is it?
Yeah. Guilty pleasure.
I mean, Kev does not feel guilty about any of his plays.
That's what I said to
what is
Oystein.
said.
We'll go Honey Pop.
Final Fantasy 14. Maybe
All right.
Again.
I can reveal that's not correct.
Wow, I'm gonna be annoyed.
I like the trash storyline from Kingdom Hearts. I like how it's really stupidly edgy, but also Disney characters are like jumping around. I think it's really funny.
Dan, you were incredibly close.
It was Honey Pop.
It was Honey Pop.
I was!
Yeah.
Alright, so Dan never changed his answer here, so we should have got the point. Anyway,
Oh, should have dashed, man.
Okay, closed.
Should have dashed, yeah.
Should have dashed. But you can save it for next one. Which game has this person hated streaming / recording the most?
So Oystein's is Scarlet and Violet.
Oh yeah, 100%. Oh yeah, without a doubt. With the horror shooting game, close second.
Yeah, you
GTFO.
actually disappeared for 6 months.
GTFO also I did not like. But yeah, Pokemon was the next level.
Yeah.
Oof.
Kev's hated streaming / recording.
I'm gonna say Rocket League.
Rocket League. Dan, do you want to use a double dash?
Yeah, we'll double dash. One of my guesses is going to be based on, again, he hated recording it mostly because it scared the bejesus out of him, which was Alien Isolation. That's
Oh,
gonna be
yeah.
one of my guesses.
Nice.
He didn't even finish it. He didn't even get to the end.
I didn't want to.
It was very funny to watch.
Oh! I don't know if did we stream it? Did we even record it? If we streamed it, it'll be Remnant. If we streamed it, it'll absolutely be Remnant. But I don't remember if we streamed it. We would have streamed it. Remnant. I'm going. Remnant.
All right.
Can I get
What was that, Mikey?
Can I guess for Kev?
Yeah, sure.
Can I guess for Kev?
That's fine.
3, 2,
Is
1,
it
Mikey.
cold?
Golf with your friends.
That's a good guess.
It's not that.
It is not that. Because, Kevin, do you want to reveal your answer?
My most hated streamed game was Revenant.
Yes! Hold on, I'm just curious. Did Dan say remnant?
No, he
Remnant
said
is what Kev
Revenant.
means.
Well, I
No,
think I
Remnant.
did.
Wait,
It's
is it called
Remnant from-
Remnant?
Remnant, Kev, yeah. Remnant.
Well,
From
that's
the
not a
ashes.
point. That's not a point.
Oh, what?
Okay. That's definitely a point.
Well
That's
done.
well remembered. That's definitely a point.
I was like, he has to get this. There's no way he doesn't get this. And then it just didn't pop in your head.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it did.
Oh, man.
All right. And on the other side, Don't Starve Together from Tom. Don't Starve Together. All right. Last set of questions, you guys. Most overrated game.
I can't think of a game that Mikey would think was overrated, but besides maybe he's played it a lot.
Oh,
Elden Ring, is it?
No, he loves Elden Ring.
I know.
I am gonna. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna follow my gut. League of Legends.
League of Legends.
No. I'm
No. Overwatch 2.
I'm not confident, but I'm going to say Ocarina of Time.
Ocarina of Time. Interesting choice. Dan, you would like to reveal?
Yeah, I would like to reveal, because I've never understood why it's like constantly the most played game on Steam. It's just never made sense to me.
I'm gonna take some L's in the upcoming in this question. I'm gonna take some L's there.
CS:GO.
Oh, okay.
I don't get it.
Oh, all right. Sure.
Interesting.
It's just some people just don't know culture.
No, I get it. Okay. No, I understand your thought process.
It's a fair answer.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean we have to like it. Speaking of answers we don't have to like, Mikey, why don't you reveal your actually most overrated game?
I really couldn't think of one, so I went with the humor option and put being a dick.
Wow, certainly cost us a point.
I mean, I can.
Oh, I do want to give a minus. Oh, Kevin.
Oh, that was a careful and a half.
The nipples are off. The nipples are gone. Moving on. Character they had the biggest crush on. I'm excited about this one.
If Android 18 is allowed as a video game character, then I would definitely pick her. But also Isabella.
All right, Tom.
I'm going with Isabella.
I'm trying to think of games Mikey has played that has characters that he would crush in.
Probably something from. Well, I shouldn't say anything.
No.
Can I do a guess after Tom guesses?
Of course.
Okay, I'm gonna go completely out on a limb here and say the Firekeeper from Dark Souls 3.
All right.
I am going to say for Mikey, Chica.
Five Nights at Freddy's character.
I was about to say. That was what I was about to say. Why don't you just pick a Five Nights at Freddy's character? Probably right.
Except in this case,
It is not right. So why don't you reveal the correct answer for us, Mikey? Yeah.
It was Serena from Pokemon X and Y.
It's a difficult one.
Don't even know what you're
Difficult one.
Wait.
Put it on the screen, Kev.
Pokemon X and Y Serena. Oh.
It doesn't have to be looks only. It's crush. It can be more than
Isn't
that.
she
of
like
course.
10?
Sorry, I wasn't thinking of underage characters,
Dan.
So I went with what I remember was one of my earliest ones, which was when I was playing the first Devil May Cry game,
Yeah, okay.
and it was Trish.
Trish Devil May Cry. All right. Most hours on Steam.
I'm going with TF2 for Mikey.
TF2.
Ooh, that's a good guess.
That
I
is a
think
guess.
that is the
That's
guess.
That's a great Mikey guess.
It is a guess. It is definitely a guess.
I think that is the guess.
All right, Kevin.
Okay, let's bring this pajama party to a close.
It must be a Dragon Ball game. Rocket League? May have taken the cave.
Is that your final answer?
Mr. 160 hours? Yeah. I'm gonna go Rocket League.
First off, Dan, why don't you reveal the hours you have for moving on to the actual game? How many hours do you have in your...
So my most played game has 184.5 hours in it on Steam.
Is it?
It's Apex Legends.
Oh,
Apex
No
Legends.
shot you have more hours in Apex than you do in Rocket League.
This one is very close. It is TF2.
It is
But
TF2.
It is TF2, but it's only TF2 because Terraria's mod loader is a separate.
Oh, really? You have more hours in Terraria than you have in TF2?
But technically, it would be, but they're two separate things. Two separate.
Reveal the hours you have.
most hours played on Steam, baby.
1,500 exactly.
Oh,
It's like 10 times more than that. 9 times more than that.
Can Kev reveal his Dota hours then?
I don't think we need to talk about that. This question is currently regarding you.
Yeah, I don't think that...
It's
My Dota 2 hours is 2,699.
oh.
Damn, yeah. So that is a point for Michy and Tom. This question goes to Michy and Tom, who are currently in second place, Team Red. And Team Winning is currently winning. So, after you guys answer this question, you'll get the win, potentially. We'll see. Which video on the Multibash plays is Bowtie's favorite video?
No shot, dude.
oh, that's bad.
Yeah,
Gotta use your daddy.
100% very difficult. I have alternatives, but if you use the alternatives, you get less points. And this is double up. This is 2 and 4.
If we don't double for nothing, I don't think we're within 2. I think it's close. I think we're within 3.
All right then. Okay, double or nothing. What do you think, Mikey?
I want to say it's Who's Your Daddy.
Is that something he'd go back to though?
I mean, it doesn't have to be a video that he goes back to on the regular. It's just, you know,
Every day.
on the daily.
Starts his day with this video.
Yeah, that's what
No,
it
that's
is.
what I mean. It doesn't have to be something he's in.
Let's be fair. Bowtie likes himself a lot.
I'm thinking of Plate Up, Who's Your Daddy, and Piano.
Plater. That was, yeah, that's a good option as well.
It's complete shot in the dark. I'll say Opiella.
All right. Then I'm gonna add.
Bowtie can use his arm actually for this.
My guess would have been. My guess would have been the first Keep Talking video.
Okay. Yeah.
The one
Where I go,
Kevin-
beep, 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 beep.
Beep, yeah. That's my guess. Kev's gonna play up.
All right. Now I'm gonna reveal the alternatives because you guys are on the money. I have to say that. 5-star played up. Who's Your Daddy? Most competent bomb team.
Oh,
Is
the
that the
recent
most recent one?
one. That's the recent one, yeah.
And the OPLA cover.
Oh, I edited that video. Thanks, Oystein.
Hey, it was good. I liked it. While OPLA does hold a special place in my heart,
Which you sang to.
which I also was in. Heaven is right. 5-star plate up is my favorite Multibash video to date. More to
Nice.
come. Well done. I'm very impressed that when Tom mentioned 3 videos, all 3 of them are my favorites.
Yeah.
So, congratulations to the winner. Who actually is team winners. Yeah, well done. Well done to all the contestants. I think you did smashingly. The scores are pretty high, actually. Mike and Tommy with 14 points, and Kevin Dan with 18 points. So that's a...
What was the possible total?
who knows? I don't. Add it to the scoreboard!
Nice.
Thank you all for watching this very first of what I am undoubtedly sure will be many videos of a game show versus. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.